How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video in the Stewart's debut season series. As Murray has told us, we are in Interlagos for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Here is the starting grid. So you've got your two Williams up front, as we knew, followed by the two Ferraris and the two Benettons. We've out-qualified our teammate once again, so there is the Jordans, 7th and 8th, and one of the Prosts. So again, that's the sort of teams that hopefully will be challenging this year. Jordan, Prost, Sauber there with Johnny Herbert and Nicola Lorini. There's Shinji Nakano there as well. So there's Barrichello. So we have out-qualified our teammate once again, and there's Damon Hill right next to us in the arrows. I'd like to think we're past Tyrrell and Minardi here as well, but we'll see. We're a brand new team, so disappointing yesterday to only qualify 15th on the grid after, because I thought we did quite well. We were in provisional pole for quite a bit of our qualifying run anyway. But we'll see how we go. Anyway, we'll see how we go in this start. Hopefully we can get a better start than we had in Australia. I'm just going to try and keep out of the way of everyone. Try and get round this. I don't necessarily mind if I lose some space, lose some places, but I actually gain some because it was a bit of a car park there, and I'm going round the outside of a McLaren here, and I think I've taken his wing. I think I've taken DC's wing. He sort of I tried to give him as much space as I could. That was not necessarily my fault. I'm not going to take a lot of blame for that. I'm not going to take. I'm going to try and take no blame for that because I gave him as much space as I possibly could. Here comes the corner that I was pretty poor at in qualifying. This middle section. I'm just going to try and keep up with the guys as best I can in the middle section here. There is a train there forming behind the leaders. I'm going to try and get on the back of it. Is that Hakkinen in front of us? It does look like it is a McLaren, so that's a good start from us. We've kept ourselves, for the most part, out of trouble. Sorry, DC. And we're sort of they're in the top 10. We're on the back of a McLaren here. So we seem to have, I've just gone past Hakkinen with relative ease there. We seem to have the pace here. Oh! That's a spun Benetton. We've lost our place back. We've lost our place to Hakkinen. He was far enough back that he could sort of avoid the trouble there. But again, I've got the pace on him. What do I do here? Have I got enough room to get? Have I got enough time? Brake early. I bumped wheels with him. That was. Oh, there we go. So that's fine. No damage done with bumping wheels. Oh, my wing's gubbed. Look at my wing. I was going to lose me time at the pit stop because they will not let me out without fixing that. Has that just happened there with that? My back wing's all squint as well. I thought I got out the Hakkinen skirmish there unscathed. I don't think I have. I really don't think I have because my wing is yeah. And I've now got people coming up my behind. I can hear them. That's a Prost. I'm sort of getting away from them now. I think I'm lapping, or pitting maybe lap 5. Try and get through another one. No, because because when the tyres go. I am going to try and get to at least lap 5. Plus Prost behind me is coming up, but Prost did have good pace in 97. Panis was third in the World Championship at one point. He had a really good start to see until he broke his leg. just the guys in front of me are just starting to get away. I thought I'd get out of that Hakkinen. I should have. Yeah, I thought I'd get out the Hakkinen skirmish unscathed, but as I say, I didn't. Now the gap has grown, Murray says. Is that the gap between me and Hakkinen, or the gap between myself and whoever is behind me? Yeah, the gap between me and Mickett is getting bigger. Although I think that changed there. So Shinji Nakano is the driver that's behind me. Look at that. I mean, look at the car. It's holding on. It is holding on. I'm actually gaining time on Hakkinen there. So when the car is in a straight line, it is very quick. It is, it keeps up with guys like McLarens and I mean, I had Mika Hakkinen for pace twice there. It was just that when I should have stayed behind them. I could have taken him somewhere else. But look, I'm catching up on them. So the car there is pace in this car. If I'm catching up on it, I might just dive into the pits when I dive into the pits when the McLaren does, to try and stay behind them. I just go as long as I can. I'll go. I think I'm now changing my mind. I'll go till I'm told that the tyres are running low. Right. So I'm going to come into the pits at the end of this lap. There's a Jordan. A Jordan is facing the wrong way. I've gained another place because of that. See, I've got the pace on the McLaren again. I'm going to get past him here again. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. So I'm up to 7th now. So we could. Oh, this is giving me confidence for the rest of the season. If I can outpace a McLaren on sort of head-to-head pace. I mean, there's a point. I mean, there is a point ahead of us. That is the points paying positions ahead of us right here. That's not Fisichella. It might be. Is it Fisichella? I thought Fisichella was in a. Was he in a Sauber at this point? I thought he was in a Jordan at this time. He's obviously. I might. No, he's in a Sauber. He's in a Jordan. It's Sean Lacey that's in front of us. Yeah, the classifications there were slightly incorrect. So I'm going to dive into the pits now. As Lacey's in front of us, he's dove into the pits as well. The problem is that they're going to want to fix the wings. Right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5. Right, there we go. Come on, quicker. Let's go. Out we go. So we're in 11th. Where is Jean Alesi? Oh, here we go. I'm nervous now. If that's Jean Alesi in front of us, there is potentially a point waiting on us. Come on, you need to tell me where. You need to tell me who's in front of me. You need to tell me who's in front of me right now. Nobody behind me. I'm joining a train at the front here. It's Nicola Larini that's in front of me. No, that's not right, because that's obviously after the pit stop. So those guys haven't pitted yet. Who is in front of me? Oh, that's somebody there's just been an overtake there. So it's a Jordan that's in front of me. So is that Fizzy? Is that Alesi just overtaking Fizzy? I don't want to know the gap between myself and the leader. So there's a Jordan diving at the pits there. Just popped myself up to 10th. Going to start passing a lot more people now. That's Hakkinen getting back into the pit. So right, this is good. This is good. I'm in 8th. I'm back up to 8th here. Is there somebody not pitted yet? Come on, tell me who's in front of me. Right, Panis and Schumacher in the top 6, and Frenzen's in the top. No, Frenzen's at thingy. Frenzen's at Williams. That's understandable. Panis and Schumacher. So have they not pitted yet either? Because I don't know where they were in release. They had to have been behind me. Because yes, they must have been, because there was a Jordan that had spun. That's a Benetton. That's definitely a Benetton ahead of me. Oh my goodness, there could be a point. Second time out, Rubens Barrichello may be getting points. That was a very slow corner there. I've lost a lot of ground there, but Rubens Barrichello, 3 laps to go after this one. Is there a point? Is there a home Grand Prix point? Oh no, I'm just getting nervous now. Come on, calm down. I see, I've just messed up a bit there, because I'm away from Alessi and there's people gaining on me from behind. Three laps left. Panis and Schumacher are still out, and I'm still 8th. They're not going a no stop run, surely. It is Jean Alesi that's ahead of me. And he's not that far ahead. He's not that far away. If I can navigate this section, I need to get away from the guys behind me as well. Is that me that's coming up from behind on Alesi, or is that Hakkinen behind me coming up from behind on me? And where are Panis and Schumacher? Have they not stopped yet? Or have they performed the undercut of all undercuts? They must have done. Second to last lap, they're still in the top 6. I have no idea where they are. So they're 23 seconds. I mean, they're neck and neck. They're 23 seconds behind the leader. Well, where am I compared to the leader? Oh my goodness, what have I done there? I mean, I'm gaining a second a lap on Jean Alesi, and all I'm doing is just going backwards, because I'm making silly mistakes. Yellow flags, where are the yellow flags? Is that Jean Alesi? Has Alesi spun? Yeah, should slow down. Why have they come up behind me? I've now got to defend for the last lap as opposed to try and chase Alesi down. These are all because of my silly mistakes. I need to try and defend. I'm defending 8th place here. Now, in a couple of years' time, this would be worth a point. I think I was getting a bit ahead of myself, trying to get some points on my home race, and that's when the mistakes start to come. I just need to keep it clean for this last lap now. Hakkinen will be trying to defend from Nakano. Hopefully that means that I can get away with it here. Just keep it on the tarmac. Keep it on the tarmac. You hear that noise coming behind you. The roaring of the V10s. I think it would be V10s at this point. Yeah, I've just lost a lot of time to Alesi with all my mistakes there. Just get myself round the track here. This is now like the last lap in Australia. I'm not going to catch Herbert. Let's not do anything silly to stop a good finish here. So Schumacher is now ahead. That's going to be 2 wins from 2. Yep, 2 wins from 2 for Williams number 1 for John Newhouse, Jacques Villeneuve, however you like to call him. A good finish for Eddie Irvine as well, my former teammate at Jordan in the 95 series. But here we go, so we're rounding the last corner here. Safely, we have navigated the last lap safely here. So here we go, we're going to cross the line. Rubens Barrichello in 8th in his home Grand Prix. That is a great result from where we were. We did take advantage of some carnage. We kept our noses clean, however, and we finished in 8th position. So We are happy. We will take that every day of the week. So, I mean, it shows that we kept up with the McLarens. We were good on pace with McLaren. We were good on pace with Prost as well, and we see a Prost and a Jordan there in the points. Points maybe not out of the question for us this year. Really, really not. So fingers crossed. I mean, I'm quite happy with 8th. After the last one, we kept our noses clean, and 8th shows that, I mean, we are 8th on merit there, albeit with a bit of a skirmish with David Coulthard. But, you know, at no point were we getting swallowed up by faster cars. We kept ourselves in there. I mean, if the faster cars, if the Jordan that spun, the Benetton that spun were that much faster than us, they would have come and got us. There was enough laps there. So quite happy with that. So on to the next, Buenos Aires. Oh boy. Yes, so that's not going to be fun. However, that's for next week. That's next week's problem. If you have liked this video, please give it a like. It would be greatly appreciated. But until next time, in fact, we're not finished, because we've still to show what's happening in the standings. Obviously, we've got 0 points, and we've said that 2 wins from 2 for Williams number 1. So commanding lead already for the Williams pair. He's 11 points ahead of his teammate Heinz-Harald Frentzen, and 14 points ahead of Michael Schumacher in the Ferrari. And they're already, because of that, they're already 19 points ahead in the Constructors. But there's 2 points for Prost, 1 point for Jordan. Hopefully we can get ourselves on there as well at some point this year. But, you know, we live in hope. But this time, until next time, we go again next time out in Argentina, in Buenos Aires. So join us for that one. Qualifying Saturday, race on Sunday. And until then, have a good one, and I'll see you next week.